What's going on, everybody? Matthew Moniz here, and right in front of me I have 4 beautiful OnePlus 6 in every single color that's ever been released on. My personal favorite is obviously the red because ruby red looks great. It's like an apple. With that being said, we have to talk about this phone 4 months after it's been released. 4 months, Jesus, it's only been 4 months and they're gonna come out with a new smartphone in the next month? Kind of crazy if you think about it, because this phone is still brand new, running the latest hardware. With that being said, my experience overall using the OnePlus 6 has been fantastic. Now, when I first got it, I had some battery issues, but they released a software update, and ever since then, the battery life has been absolutely amazing. I'm easily getting through the entire day, and if I don't, Dash Charge is there to take care of the things. Besides that, performance is hands down the best on any smartphone or any Android smartphone that I've used this year. It is insanely snappy. Take any other phone that's currently been released in 2018, maybe besides the new iPhones that came out, place it beside the OnePlus 6 and tell me if you can get faster speeds than this one. Traversing through the menus, loading up applications are very well optimized, and I gotta commend OnePlus for doing such a great job. Besides that, the hardware is good. Obviously, it's not as great as some other flagship smartphones that are on the market, but for what they're doing, for the price that they're offering this device for, they're doing a fantastic job. The camera's been pretty solid. It's decent. It takes decent photos. You have slow motion features, basically all the features that you'd get on other flagship devices for pretty much almost half the cost. Like, honestly, I really don't have too many bad things to say about this smartphone. Overall, the experience has been great. I wish I could come back to you and say 4 months later, this is wrong, or that's wrong, or this should be different. But in this scenario, the OnePlus 6 has been a solid device. Now, I want to talk about the OnePlus 6T. This is something that's been on my mind for the past couple of months because this is a phone that's coming out next month. And this phone's only been out for 4 months, which I feel is still a very great phone. You see, the OnePlus 6T has been rumored to have almost a notchless design, a teardrop of a notch, which looks pretty great for an almost bezel-less display. They're also being rumored, or actually it's been confirmed, that there's gonna be an in-display fingerprint scanner. This is OnePlus, guys. This is the company that's supposed to be taking on flagships, and they're coming out with the fingerprint scanner in the display before Apple and even Samsung. That's mind-blowing. And on top of that, Carl Pei confirmed that they're removing the headphone jack. That breaks my heart because you know what? OnePlus and even Google are one of the 2 companies that said, we're always gonna keep the headphone jack. It's always gonna be here for you guys because we believe the best audio experience you can have is with the headphones plugged into your device. Now, Carl Pei did do a survey, or he did some sort of research saying that, you know, based on his users' experience, 60% of them use wireless headphones. And I get it. At some point, all companies are gonna use or go towards wireless headphones. Even Samsung at some point will, but I was hoping OnePlus would hang on to a lot longer. Now, I have a conspiracy theory. I have a theory about the next OnePlus 6T. This phone is a complete redesign from OnePlus. I think going forward, the T line or the T moniker will be their more expensive smartphones, and the regular, let's say the OnePlus 7, for example, when it comes out next year, will be their cheaper devices. Now, I could be obviously wrong. This is like way out there, but this is just a guess of mine because just the way, based on the results and the leaks that we've been seeing, the OnePlus 6T is one of the nicest looking smartphones that's coming out this year. I mean, it looks better than the iPhone XR or X-rated, whatever it's called. It looks better than the majority of smartphones that I've tested recently with those bezel-less displays. Now, I know OnePlus does have to do some catching up in terms of hardware reproduction because they don't have the same connections that bigger companies have. So it'll be interesting to see what kind of hardware is packed into the new OnePlus 6T. Now, I can be completely wrong, and this just could be another update like they do every single year, offering pretty much certain iterations to make the phone experience better, but who knows? We're gonna have to wait next month to see what happens. So anyways, I just wanted to give you my opinion 4 months later on the OnePlus 6. It's still a solid phone. If you want to retain a headphone jack, you still want a great device that's been working well for the past 4 months, buy it, because this could be the last time you're ever gonna see a headphone jack on a OnePlus 6. These are good phones. They come in 4 beautiful colors and they work well. If not, you wanna be part of the next revolution with a possible higher price tag, then you're gonna have to wait for the OnePlus 6T. So that pretty much wraps up this little 4 months later and theories of the OnePlus 6T. If you have any questions, please come to my Discord server. I'd be happy to answer them there. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. Follow me on Instagram if you want to see some behind the scenes. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next video.